It's another rainy Sunday here in the forest. I have another story I'd like to share with you. I call this one The Devil in Me. A man was walking down a country road when he came upon a group of people gathered in a circle in front of a village chapel. "Hello," he said with a smile. "My name is Lucifer." The circle people turned en masse, staring at him in horror. "Lucifer?" they repeated in unison. The man nodded. The group shook their heads. "What a dreadful name you have. Whatever was your mother thinking when she named you?" "My mother gave me that name in love," he replied. "She saw me as the light of her life." A woman stepped out of the crowd. "The Bible says Lucifer is the prince of darkness," she said, a stern expression on her face. "Have you ever thought of changing your name?" The man shook his head. "No, never. I treasure the gift she gave me." Those in the circle murmured amongst themselves. "That's no gift," some remarked. "Poor man, to have to live with such a negative self-image. We'll say a prayer for him." The man overheard them. "There's no need for that," he said. "If you feel the need to pray, pray for yourselves, or for someone who asks for prayer. I respect myself and the mother who chose to name me. My mother was a Latin professor and loved the language with which she was so familiar. For her, Lucifer didn't have the meaning that you attribute to it. She understood it in a literal Latin sense. To a Latin scholar, Lucifer simply means the light bearer. That's how she saw me. I was born close to the winter solstice when the light was the shortest. She felt I brought light into her life when it was the darkest. She honored me with that name." "Well, that may be so," the spokeswoman of the circle said. "But nevertheless, our priests and ministers still say Lucifer is evil. We know they speak with great wisdom because they wouldn't have so many followers if they did not indeed have wisdom to offer." The man shrugged his shoulders. "One man's prince of darkness is another man's bringer of light," he said, turning from the circle and continuing on his path.